Hi, my name is Peter Atkinson. I'm the pastor at Riverside, Albert. You're wondering what I'm doing here. What's he up to? Well, I've got exercise clothes on. I do exercise twice a week. Before we were social distancing, I would go to Hillside Church and they had an exercise program. And it was all sorts of things. It was different every time. Here's a list of some of the exercises. This is what I did the last time I did this. 50 squats, 50 chin-ups, 50 sit-ups, 50 push-ups, 50 lunges, 50 push presses, 50 Russian twists, 50 push presses from your back, 50 curls, 50 5-minute plank. So a plank is this. I'm going to do it right now. As you can see, my feet are off the floor, my hands are on the feet are on the floor and my hands are on the floor. And you have to keep your body rigid. So I'm going to do this for 5 minutes or so. I'm going to do it while I'm talking to you. Now, you're going to say, oh, exercise is a good thing. It helps you gain weight, helps you put on muscle. Good thing, right? And you think it's a good thing that people would put it right up there in their important things to do. And as I say, I do it twice a week. Used to do it on Monday and Thursday, but today's Tuesday. I didn't get to do it yet Monday because I was too busy. Do you ever think of those other things that you get busy? We should have lots of time for doing things like this because, well, we're social distancing. There's less things we can do. Paul was talking to Timothy. And he said, on the other hand, discipline yourself for the purpose of godliness. For bodily discipline is only of a little profit, but godliness is profitable for all things, since it holds promise for the present life and also for the life to come. It is a trustworthy statement deserving all acceptance. Now, I stopped doing that because that was only probably 30 seconds. But I can do it, but I couldn't talk to you. So my point in all of this is that we need to make sure that those things that God has given us time for, we don't fill with other things. Reading our Bible, praying. I was listening to Jeff's talk about prayer and how sometimes we don't do it. We don't schedule it into our day. And our day's gone and we haven't done it. And we lay down in our bed and I'm going to pray, and you get a few sentences out and you've gone to sleep. Now, as I say, exercise is important. But it's not important as reading God's Word, praying, asking God for forgiveness when you've messed up, and doing it, starting again. Lord, I missed my Bible study the last 3 days, but Lord, forgive me. I'm going to do it now, and I'm going to keep it up. And with your help, I'm going to continue every day. And I'm going to make it more important than doing planks and chin-ups and push-ups and all those other things that are really good and make your body strong. But the most important thing we can do is serve God, read His Word. When we read it, make sure it touches to the deepest part of our soul and changes us to be more like you, Jesus. This is what Paul said in 1 Corinthians 9:24. Do you not know that those who run in races all run, but only one receives the prize? Run in such a way that you may win. Everyone who competes in the games exercises self-control in all things. They then do it to receive a perishable wreath, but we an imperishable. Therefore run in such a way so as not without aim. What he's saying to you is, have a plan. Stick to it. Do it in such a way that you will not miss 4 days in a row, 6 days in a row, and maybe I'll get to it next week. And no, run in such a way that you have self-control. You decide you're going to do it. You decide that God says this is important. It's important enough for God to tell us in numerous times to do it. It's important enough for me to make time for it. That's my thought for the day, is exercise. It's good for you. But exercise the opportunity God gives us to read His Word, to pray, and do those things every day.